What's going on, guys? I've got here a 2002 Chevy Impala. I'm using this car to show you how to change your high beams and your low beams. I'm also going to show you the location of two important fuses for the operation of your headlights. So we're going to begin with the bulbs. So to remove the headlights, you've got to pull out this headlight assembly, which is pretty simple. There are plastic pieces. There's one right here that comes up. The second one is concealed behind this plastic trim piece. You've got to remove a clip that goes there. It's missing on this one, but it pops out and you can see the final piece right here. So this removes up in the same way. You pull it up and set it aside. At this point, the entire headlight assembly is now free. So it'll come out like so. Now your high beam bulb is a 9005, the low beam is a 9006. Looking on the back side, we're gonna see a protective rubber boot. We just remove those and set them aside in order to gain access to the bulbs. And what we can do first is disconnect the electrical connection. So we do that by pushing in on this tab and pulling down on the connector. With the connector free, you'll want to use this opportunity to inspect the pins for signs of corrosion. You want to see if they're burnt as well. I have seen many instances where the bulb itself can be good, but a bad connector here will cause issues. Now, as far as removing the headlight bulb, you just rotate it counterclockwise, pull it out, and make sure that the gasket comes out with it. So this is the high beam, the 9005. When you install your new bulb, be sure to not touch the glass or let the glass get dirty with anything, as oils, dirt, or debris on the glass of the bulb can lead to premature failure. So we lock it in position, and then we can get this connector back in here. Some people find it easier to remove the bulb first and then deal with the connector. Since I'm doing everything one-handed right now, I've got to remove the connector first. The low beam is pretty much the same way, except the bulb is a different part number. So you just get it disconnected. Again, inspect the pins, make sure they're clean and ready to go, and the bulb itself will come right out. Now, when it comes to reinstalling the headlight assembly, make sure that you reinstall this protective rubber boot here. This helps seal out moisture, and it keeps your headlights working for longer. And basically, you just slide the slots back in to their holes there, and then you can reinstall this clip. Now, as far as the fuses go, there are a total of two, and they're going to be behind this cover, which we remove by pushing on the tab here. The first one I'll show you is a 15 amp fuse. Power from this fuse is sent to the low beam and the high beam bulb on the driver's side. And as you can see, this is what a good fuse looks like. The passenger side receives its power from this 10 amp fuse. So this is for the passenger side bulbs. And again, this fuse is good to go. There is a headlight relay that's going to be inside the car. And you can't see it, but I'll show you where you can find it. So the headlight relay is actually on the other side of this fuse box assembly. So you may have to get through it up from the bottom. But you can see here it's identified there. So yeah, and there's also some spare fuses here on the back of the cover. So I hope this information was helpful for you. Please do let me know if you have any questions, or more importantly, any advice about the headlights on your Impala.